Alright, so I should have mentioned this in the last video. When it says new characters neutral, that means that they aren't for Greece or for Troy. They're not on either side. So you would go ahead and mark them in gray, and I would just do that with like a regular pencil probably. Alright, Socratic seminar guide for your Socratic questions, which will be in purple with a big question mark. Are you feeling sophisticated? Because I am. Socratic seminar. Before the seminar, so basically before class, you need to prepare. So read the passage, and while you are reading, you're going to be making those markings throughout the book with the characters, challenge words, things that you find confusing, anything like that. Once you have read the passage, you will go back and you will find the areas that you would like to discuss more that would be great Socratic questions. So, what is a Socratic question? That is a great thing to know. So, you also have this in your packet, more information on Socratic questions. And it is basically an open-ended question, meaning that there is not just a yes or a no answer. It causes someone to think deeper about it. There's not a right or wrong answer. So if you look at this first example, who was the jealous goddess who was not invited to the wedding? And we know that that is Eris. Now, my Greek mythology people are probably going to laugh at the way I pronounce some of these names. I am still learning all the pronunciations. So anyways, she shows up. We see that in the very first chapter, and she was not invited and she is jealous. But there is a right or wrong answer. It was her. That's not even debatable, okay? So down here, you see some Socratic type of questions. And what would you have done? Which reward would you have chosen had you been the one to choose between the three goddesses? So that gives the person who's answering the question a chance to give their opinion or their thought and defend their answer more than just yes, no. The answer is A, B, or C. You actually have to put some thought and explanation into it, okay? So as you go, when you come back to class, that will be during the seminar. So during class, participate in notes. So you will be interacting with your classmates, looking over these Socratic questions, and we'll be practicing with them, okay? We will, after the seminar, reflect and respond, there's a second page, and you don't have to worry about that this week because you will already be back in class before we start that part of it. So that's basically an overview of Socratic questions. You'll see number 2, and the number 2 in red here underlined, and number where you found the answers to the comprehension questions for easy reference. You will not be using the comprehension questions this week, but you will use them in the future. So we will work through those in class next week. So don't worry about the red this week, but the other things will want to go through and mark. And I think that's pretty much it.